In an extraordinary and groundbreaking development, geologists in the Hamersley region of Western Australia have uncovered the largest iron ore deposit ever discovered. This incredible find is estimated to be worth a mind-boggling $5.7 trillion, making it not only the largest, but one of the most valuable mineral deposits in history. The deposit contains over 400 billion tons of iron ore, a staggering quantity that could potentially change the landscape of global mining and reshape international markets for years to come. The discovery has captured the attention of governments, industries, and analysts around the world, all eager to understand how this will impact the global economy and supply chains. Iron ore, the key raw material used in steel production, is one of the world's most critical resources. Steel is essential in constructing infrastructure, vehicles, machinery, and many other products that underpin modern life. With the world's growing demand for steel, this newly found deposit has the potential to meet those needs for generations to come, offering unparalleled opportunities for industrial growth. The Hamersley region, located in the heart of Australia's resource-rich Pilbara region, has long been known for its significant iron ore reserves. However, this new deposit dwarfs previous discoveries in both size and quality, making it one of the most remarkable findings in the history of mining. The deposit was identified using state-of-the-art geophysical survey techniques, a technology that scans the Earth's mineral composition in unprecedented detail. These advanced methods allow geologists to locate valuable mineral reserves with a level of precision that was previously impossible, reducing the need for traditional and often invasive exploration methods. By using non-invasive surveys, geologists can now map out vast mineral deposits, making it easier to plan the most efficient and environmentally responsible mining operations. The iron ore found in the Hamersley deposit is primarily hematite, which is highly prized in the steel industry due to its high iron content and low levels of impurities. Hematite ore is particularly valuable because it requires less processing to extract the iron, making it more cost-effective to mine compared to other types of iron ore, such as magnetite. This higher efficiency in processing means that mining companies will have higher yields, reducing costs and making this deposit even more attractive. In addition to its ease of extraction, the size and quality of the deposit could make it one of the world's most crucial resources for steel production, providing a stable and reliable source of raw material for the global steel industry. The sheer scale of the deposit is expected to spark rapid mining operations, although the timeline for full-scale extraction will depend on ongoing exploration efforts, environmental regulations, and the construction of the necessary infrastructure. Iron ore deposits like this one form over millions of years through a combination of natural processes. In the case of the Hamersley deposit, volcanic and sedimentary forces worked together to concentrate iron minerals into rich, high-quality ore that is now ready for extraction. This concentration of iron-rich minerals is what makes the deposit so valuable and sets it apart from other known iron ore reserves. Hematite is one of the most sought-after types of iron ore because it can be processed more efficiently, producing a higher quality of steel with less energy. This efficiency translates into lower production costs for steel manufacturers and higher profits for mining companies. As such, the Hamersley deposit is expected to be one of the most profitable mining ventures in history. The discovery is also poised to have a transformative impact on the global economy. Australia is already the largest exporter of iron ore in the world, with companies like BHP, Rio Tinto, and Fortescue Metals dominating the global market. This new deposit will only further solidify Australia's position as the undisputed leader in the iron ore industry, and it could increase the country's market share significantly. For the global steel industry, this discovery comes at a time when demand for steel is at an all-time high. Steel is used in the construction of everything from skyscrapers to cars, ships, and railways, and the growing population and urbanization around the world are driving even higher demand. With this vast new supply of iron ore, it's possible that global steel prices could stabilize or even decrease over time, benefiting industries that rely on steel for manufacturing. On the flip side, this discovery could disrupt existing iron ore markets, forcing other mining nations and companies to adjust their strategies to remain competitive in the global market. This disruption could lead to shifts in the global power structure of the mining industry, as well as in the broader steel production sector. The economic benefits for Australia are expected to be substantial. Increased iron ore exports could lead to a surge in foreign investment as global companies seek to tap into this rich resource. The development of new mining operations in the Pilbara region will create thousands of new jobs, ranging from engineers and technicians to laborers and administrative staff. Furthermore, the Australian government is likely to see an increase in tax revenue, which could be reinvested into infrastructure projects, education, and healthcare. This steady influx of economic activity could continue for decades or even centuries, as the deposit is so vast that it may take generations to fully extract. However, the discovery of such a large deposit brings with it significant environmental challenges. Australia's mining industry has long faced scrutiny over its environmental impact, including concerns about land degradation, water usage, and carbon emissions. Extracting the ore from the Hamersley deposit will put considerable pressure on local ecosystems, including the land, water resources, and biodiversity in the region. As a result, it will be crucial for mining companies to implement environmentally responsible practices that minimize harm to the environment. This includes using renewable energy sources for mining operations, reducing carbon emissions, and adopting water conservation techniques. Some mining companies are already exploring innovative technologies such as carbon capture and storage to reduce their carbon footprints and mitigate the environmental impact of large-scale mining. In addition to environmental concerns, local communities and indigenous groups in the Pilbara region may seek more involvement in the decision-making processes related to the development of the mine. As the mining industry expands, there will likely be a growing expectation for mining companies to collaborate with local stakeholders to ensure that their concerns are addressed and that the benefits of the discovery are shared with all. Looking ahead, the future of the Hamersley iron ore deposit is promising but complex. Mining companies will need to invest heavily in the infrastructure necessary to extract and transport the ore, including railways, ports, and processing facilities. This infrastructure will not only create jobs, but also stimulate local economies, boosting the overall economic health of the region. However, the extraction of this vast resource will not happen overnight. The planning, permitting, and construction required to develop the infrastructure could take years, and the initial investment costs will be enormous. Once operations are up and running, though, the economic rewards could be significant, not just for Australia, but for the global market. The increased supply of iron ore could help stabilize global steel prices, benefiting industries worldwide. Moreover, as the world continues to urbanize and build more infrastructure, the demand for steel will only continue to rise, ensuring that the Hamersley deposit remains a critical resource for many years to come. In conclusion, the discovery of the Hamersley iron ore deposit represents a turning point in the history of mining. Its size, quality, and potential economic impact make it one of the most important finds in modern times. As mining operations ramp up to extract this vast resource, the global steel industry will be closely watching, and the effects on global markets will be felt for generations. This discovery may well prove to be a key driver of economic growth, not only in Australia but around the world, for decades or even centuries into the future.